Well, this is the latest then, so let's give you a bit of an introduction. You've had the previous few videos. So yeah, the boat's called Norma Jean, which I wasn't even aware of until I turned up to see the boat. Yeah, I purchased the boat via an auction site online, a famous one that everyone knows, and I had in my mind that I knew it needed some stuff doing, as I emailed the fella a few times, well, probably about 30, 40 emails backwards and forwards regarding bits and pieces on what it needs doing. Done a lot of research over the years, and it's something I've always wanted to do, really. So, yeah, this was the plan, to crack on with my living arrangements for the future as personal arrangements in my life. Obviously, have changed a little bit, which I'll go into more detail on that at a later date. However, so I'm renting at the moment, and I need somewhere for me and my two little ones when they come and stay with me. Plus, the excitement of it hopefully will be something they'll never forget, and a life experience for me. So I took a loan out from Sainsbury's Bank to cover everything. Hopefully it covers everything. Worked all my figures out, and with my job and everything, so I should be able to work enough overtime and whatnot to pay all the bills, because I still pay for a mortgage on a house and all the bills there, and a car loan, etc. So yeah, a bit of stress there, but it's a project that is in the making, and hopefully you guys, as you subscribe to me and all that business of subscribe and like and all that stuff, all this will improve, obviously, with filtering and doing a bit more professional videos as I go. But I thought I'd start it now, as I've just bought the boat, rather than wait and then put it all on later. So yeah, the boat cost me £12,500, which is cheap for a narrowboat. Surveys to be done, but I've got to wait until December for that. So, and it's on hard standing on some what do you call them, railway sleepers, about a foot off the floor. So once I get the survey in, I should have enough money in the project fund to get things up and running and fix whatever needs fixing. There's a little bit of plating needs doing on the hull, but in general the hull looks pretty good. There's some work to do on the channels. There's some rainwater's getting into the bilge, so that needs pumping out. Plus, so I've asked the marina to do that, to pump the water out, fix the channels, service and replace the diesel pump on the engine, and sort the ignition out, because that's apparently a bit stiff, as I haven't started it even up yet. So lots of jobs to do, but so the next visit to the boat will be basically to make sure the water's pumped out, make it a bit more watertight, check with the engine how that's going, pay for that. I've got to pull up the floor in the stern and the galley, which is easy to do because it's just some plywood down there at the minute and some old carpet. So the surveyor can get in and have a look underneath. But it is a poured concrete ballast in the bottom, so I need to have a look at that. But on the outside, the hull looks in pretty good nick. It's already been blacked and it's been on hard standing for a little while, so hopefully not too much, but if there is, then I need to get that done. Like I say, the engine will be done, and they're the two main things. Transport company I've already contacted to have that moved down to where my family's and my work is, which is sort of Bishop Stortford, Hertfordshire way. And the plan is to put it onto the River Stort and River Lee and constant cruise around that area. And then school holiday wise, go a little bit further out with some annual leave and the kids. Yeah, it needs a full refurb inside and outside. Windows preferably I think I need to replace, and a lot of this I'm going to do on my own, as there's loads of YouTube videos and instructions on Google and that on how to do this. The windows are riveted in, so again, at first I thought that could be a bit awkward, but to be honest, it looks alright. I can drill those rivets out, remove the window, do all the work I need to do on it, probably replace with new windows around the boat, And the plan is to do that in the summer, to be honest, so when the weather's good enough to do it on the side of a canal somewhere. Yeah, fix all the rust and then put new windows in and purchase a rivet gun with some rivets and fix that with some sealant. And there's lots of people online again that suggest what type of sealant. Sikaflex, I think, is the one that most use. Yes, this is a bit of rough and ready sort of YouTube channel at the moment. It's not filtered and music in the background and so forth and writing all over it and bells and subscribe buttons and whatnot. So this is more of your straight down and dirty, this is the boat, this is what needs doing. But inside needs a bit of a full refurb. It's okay, it's livable, but obviously I want to do everything that I can do. And at the moment the plan is, yeah, just to get the boat down in the new year, move on to the boat, and take it from there really. Electric works, plumbing works, refurb works, rust work, water tank work, tiling, the closet bathroom area, all of it needs doing. Or even probably, well, I will do the bedroom area as well, redo that. So it'll have a full probably rip out part by part, but everything I do on the boat I'm going to stick a video on and show you what the plan is and where I'm going with it. And the next video I do and upload, I will go through all my figures and thoughts and plans and ideas, and everything's written down because I'm a bit old school, so I'm a pen and paper man, so everything is written down and I'm still collating figures and quotes for prices to do this, that and the other. But you'll see. So as for the stove as well, another thing with that, I was on it for that whole day and evening, and I think I used 8 bits of coal and 2 pieces of wood, and it was roasting hot, and obviously roasting hot enough to boil the kettle, the tin kettle on top of it, and keep the whole boat warm to the point of having the bow and stern doors open. Not much in the way of spiders either as yet. I had a couple of slugs, but they're not where it's been sitting. It's got some damp on it, so all that needs rectifying as well. But yeah, so moving forward, Norma Jean, hopefully she will be up and running and refurbed and back in the water, and me living aboard it. That's the plan anyway. It could all go wrong, could all go a bit tits up, but we will see. She's a 36-foot cruiser stern, so nice deck area on the back. Has the usual bits, the gas cylinders and so forth and all that, and leisure batteries, starter battery, and I've bought all the bits and pieces I need to do my maintenance stuff on it and to get me going, battery chargers, etc. I've gone for 12 volt and chargeable things like a power bank for all my electronics rather than using the leisure batteries. I've even gone for a cordless circular saw for cutting up pieces of wood along the way as I go, just to stock up the wood and everything for the stove, and when I do the flooring, and a cordless pump for the bilge, and anything for maybe for the ballast area if there's any water ingress in there. So obviously you don't get a lot of charge out of them, but I can cut through a full pallet with my circular saw, which gives me 2 big bags of wood. So I assume I'm going to get about 40 minutes pump time out of the charge on that as well. So should be enough to keep the water out, and then it's a matter of once the engine's done, sorting the bilge out as well. So I'll be in there getting down and dirty, getting rid of the rust and the filth and everything, clean that right up with the engine all sorted and running nicely, and then rust treat all of that area in there, paint all inside. So yeah, it should all go nicely, but very slowly. So every time I do anything or whatever, I'll add a video on. But yeah, my next video I'll go through the bits that I've bought so far for the boat, to help me along, and all my workings out, my figures so far. and the thought process of it all. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, and pass the message on. So if you want the gritty sort of truth of it all, of having the dream of buying a narrowboat and living on a narrowboat, etc., for the cost savings as well as the mental health and well-being side of things due to the job that I do, then follow, and hope you enjoy. But send any messages you like, and we go forward from there. But it's a work in progress, the whole thing, so hopefully you enjoy.